Next guest says the economy will continue to face a tug-of-war between a Goldilocks scenario and an impending financial reckoning, and that now is the time to buy stocks that can address societal challenges. Joining us now is Nimrit Kang, Chief Investment Officer at NorthStar Asset Management, which the firm is listed among CNBC's latest top 100 financial advisory firms of 2023. Nimrit, welcome. Good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Good to have you in the house. What do you mean by an impending financial reckoning? That doesn't sound so good. And implicit in the idea that, you know, it's a time to buy stocks, that there's a Goldilocks scenario, is the idea that maybe market participants are being a little naive about investing conditions.
Right. I mean, since 2020, we've continued to see elevated uncertainty in the market. We think we're in the age of a polycrisis.
Polycrisis?
Yes.
What does that mean?
That means that there are a number of secular forces, monetary, economic, environmental, social. All of these factors are coming together in ways that are often complicated, and we cannot anticipate them ahead of time. So these forces come together and create unexpected shocks and volatility in the market. I mean, it might seem really far-fetched, Tyler, but just in the last 3 years, you know, we've had a global pandemic, geopolitical crises, monetary cycle that's shifted from 40 years of easing to normalization. So we don't really know where the next natural disaster is going to come from or how this all plays out.
You have climate concerns. You have sort of a lack of social cohesion, if I might use that term. I don't know whether that figures in there. Political divides in many countries. Lots of stresses there. And you think that that is part of the reckoning that is going to come in 2024 and beyond. But does that mean trouble for the markets ahead necessarily, or just more volatility ahead?
We think more volatility. You know, the tug of war continues on. 2023, the constant tug of war between what is Fed's next move and is it going to lead to a recession or is it not? We see that continuing on, but the medium term, the point is that we have all these forces that keep coming together and we don't know how really all this plays out. Just today, the news around Red Sea and how that's going to impact the supply chains. So just elevated uncertainty.
You have some picks here that make me think of my local municipality, especially on a day like this. You've got Xylem, obviously the water, they make pumps and valves. I think you've got Badger Meter. You've got Veralto. I mean, tell us why these companies and what's the strategy behind kind of looking here for 2024 for your clients?
Yes. Kelly, definitely not your household names, not the most exciting, sexy part of the market, but these stocks play a vital role in our water infrastructure and are critical. They provide products and solutions that are so important to making sure we have access to safe, clean water. You know, just EPA estimates that over the next 20 years, U.S. needs a major water upgrade cycle. And there's going to be somewhere between 600 to 700 billion of infrastructure spent. These companies benefit because they play in every part of the value chain. When we talk about Xylem, that's pumps and valves and used in wastewater treatment and by municipalities. So they're playing that role. And then you get into Badger Meter, which is a small cap company, less than $5 billion, but they make water meters that are used by utilities. And there's a major upgrade cycle moving from your old mechanical meters that somebody needed to come and check and take the reading to smart meters, where you real-time monitoring and understanding what that looks like. And it's kind of an interesting day to talk about that when we're having record rains and floods here, right? And then all the way to Veralto, which is the latest spin-off from Danaher and is involved in monitoring the water testing, monitoring the quality of water.